Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Telecommunications company Flow says it will not offer fifth generation 5G technology in Jamaica until it is assured the technical support will be in place. Speaking at a public forum titled For Better or Worse, the pros and cons of 5G, Flow's country manager Stephen Price argued that so far the company has not received the full support it requires. TVJ's Andrew Laidley reports.
Telecoms company Flow treading cautiously around its involvement in the deployment of fifth-generation wireless technology in Jamaica. That's because the technology will require significant technical support. Flow's country manager Stephen Price says if current conditions are anything to go by, the wait for 5G technology in Jamaica is likely to be longer than many would hope.
Even right now, we can't get towers in just residential areas. We don't have that kind of luxury of even though we have rising skylines, we don't have the luxury of a lot of buildings that we can really put towers on or radio equipment on right across the board. So it's going to be the country also finding a way as to how we can facilitate the growth of this in order to enable us to roll out this kind of technology.
5G is the latest wireless mobile broadband service which will allow remote control of critical infrastructure, vehicles, and medical procedures. It will also seamlessly connect the massive Internet of Things, but Mr. Price notes that the service won't come cheap.
And when you look at businesses who want to use various sensors, IoT applications, those kind of things in farming and all of this stuff, each device is going to cost money. So it's going to be a real expensive proposition. And for operators like ourselves, the business case has to make real sense for us to go there.
In the meantime, Managing Director of the Spectrum Management Authority, Dr. Maria Myers Hamilton, admitted that the agency is not ready to roll out that sort of smart technology yet.
So we have to get that right first, guys. We have to put the framework in place. We have to put in the lanes in place. We have to understand how we're going to regulate the space before you even roll out 5G. Now, will it happen? It will happen. But if you look at even the trajectory of how the different Gs have been rolled out, they span 12 years.
5G technology began wide deployment last year and has since received backlash from antitrust watchdogs citing privacy and security concerns. As with previous standards, the covered areas are divided into regions called cells serviced by individual antennas. Virtually every major telecommunication service provider in the developed world is deploying antennas or intends to deploy them soon. Andrew Laidley, TVJ News.
Consumer prices dipped in January. During the month, prices declined by 1.1%. Statin says the main reason for the decline was a fall in the cost of food, electricity, and gas. Higher water prices tempered the downward movement. The dip brought the point-to-point inflation rate back within the Bank of Jamaica's 4 to 6% target range. Inflation is now at 5.2%. Currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $141.65. The Canadian dollar is going for $107.14. The pound closed the day at $184.30, while the euro is being sold for $154.03. The JC index gained 1,450 points today, and the junior market index advanced by 11 points. Among the winners were 138 Student Living, Paramount Trading, Stationery and Office Supplies, JMB Group 7.25%, and Seprod Group. On the losing side were Siboney Group, Salada Foods, AMG Packaging and Paper, Dolphin Cove, and iCreate. And that's the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Good evening.